Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to Strong Like Silk. It's Tuesday morning. It's Breathe and Flow Yoga Day. And we're in our second week of patience. And I've been using this Word of the Week calendar for over 20 years. And I've come to understand that patience ends up being the best 2 weeks of the year for me personally. And we always seem to go into patience like, oh, and this year I was so prepared. I was like, oh my God, 2 weeks of patience. It's going to be so good. I'm so ready for it. Hi, Sabrina. And last week, nothing. It didn't even affect me. And I gave 2 workshops and they were, in my opinion, not very good, right? I wanted to share some like words of wisdom or really encourage people they were just 2 half-hour workshops that were okay, in my opinion. And last night I was teaching a class, a yoga flow class. There were a lot of people in the room. Nobody was over the age of 35. And I'm new to them, a new instructor to them. And so they're new to the Word of the Week. In fact, there were a lot of people in the room that I had never guided before. So I kind of explained the Word of the Week and, they were kind of half listening. Who knows what's going on behind people's eyes, right? They're kind of half listening. And I said, the Word of the Week is patience. We're in our second week. And a couple people like smirked, or you could kind of see that it was affecting them. They were probably thinking, wow, that I need it in my life, or who knows. And then we got into our mantra. And so the mantra that we're using this week is patience washes over me. I feel my heart heal. And I was a little bit nervous about teaching that to them because, when you talk about heart, if people are like not in that zone yet, they're like, oh, I feel my heart heal. But it's true. I mean, when you really embody patience, you can feel a calming through your body. And it's because if you're really working on the patience part of it, the thought of it, and using your breath, toning and triggering the vagus nerve. So vagus is part of the word or derived from the word vagabond. And vagabond it goes everywhere. It's a wanderer, right? And the vagus nerve wanders all over your body. So with a long exhale and a little bit of a humming noise, you actually, it's toning or strengthening the power of this vagabond, this traveling nerve throughout your whole body, right? So we used the mantra a lot yesterday, and reaching up, patience washes over me. Okay, so it's you really using that exhale. And in the beginning of class, there was no noise at all. Barely anybody was breathing. By the end of the class, the whole room, the last one that we did together, because I said, okay, one more time, let's do this together. Patience, no one said it. Patience, the whole room, I've never heard such a big exhale. And it was so cool because, they were getting it. There was something, it was working, or they needed it, or they gave into the group. It was the most beautiful thing. Okay, patience washes over me. It's like a waterfall. You flow down with it, washes over me. I feel my heart heal. You come back to yourself. And at the end of that last sun salutation, there were sparkly eyes. It was like magic. So what I'm telling you is this mantra really works. If you need something to get you through this week or some other time or some aspect of your life, this is one to write down and to go back to at other points in life. Okay, that's my little spew, my little opening. Fiorella and Sabrina, I see that you're close to the camera. Did you have something to share? Oh, no, okay. I mean, you're welcome to be close to the camera. I didn't know if you were waiting for me. Okay. All right. So anyway, the word of the week is patience. Let's work with it today. Okay. Use your exhales, use your sound. You're there at home, so use it to the best of your capacity. What you'll need for today, obviously, is a mat. Grab a couple blocks if you have them, and a towel if you feel necessary. And we'll start at the back of your space on your knees. Okay, and you could place that block underneath your seat if your hips are tight or your knees aren't as flexy and healthy as you'd like them to be. Yeah. Okay. You're sharing our music? Yes. You've got your music, you've got, yep. Okay, so you might be sitting on a block, thank you. You might be sitting on your knees, and the first couple of moments of class is your chance, your time to acclimate, to shift from your busy world out there, all the external stimulation that you have going on, to your quiet space in here. So place your fingertips on the ground next to you, please, or maybe you can place your whole palm on the ground. But straighten out through your elbows and lengthen through your neck. And start to feel the length in your spine. As soon as you close your eyes, you'll already make the shift from the external environment, the room that you're in, to your internal environment, where your thoughts, your emotions, your feelings, your own personal sounds are. So take a moment just to observe that. Inhale, please. And take your time exhaling. So certainly in today's class, you'll be exhaling more volume than you're taking in. With your eyes closed, do a quick scan of your feelings, your emotions, your thoughts, and just notice if there is something that is pulling your attention today, something that maybe is testing your patience. It could be a situation at work or with your finances or your own personal health or the health of a loved one. Right? It might be some conflict that you're having with a friend or a partner. Just choose one. It's only a 1-hour class. And recognize that situation. And today, every time we find ourselves getting uncomfortable, I'd like you to equate that uncomfortable physical feeling to that impatient, uncomfortable feeling in your life, the situation that you're having. Okay, so we'll kind of equate those two things, and you'll work on breathing through and having patience, because patience is a virtue. So today you're going to throw a whole lot of virtue at this situation, and you are going to work your way through it just fine. It's all going to work out. Please roll your shoulders up and back a few times. And now hold your shoulders back, interlace your fingers at your lower back, and puff your chest open. Release your hands, release your arms, tip your ear to your right shoulder, and tip your left ear to your left shoulder. So continue to reach your fingertips or your palms down to the floor. Just tip your head from side to side. If you feel the need to hold in one position, then you should. Then bring your head back into the center and lengthen your neck, and notice the difference. Place your left hand on top of your heart and your right hand on top of that. And feel the vibration of your own heartbeat. And deep breath in. And a very long exhale. A little bit of a hum. Let's do that again. Inhale. Begin your exhale. Patience washes over me. Please bring your thumbs to your shoulders and then reach your arms all the way up overhead. Spread your fingers as wide as you can. Press your thumbs back behind you. Lengthen through your elbows. lengthen through your wrists. Now sweep your right hand down to your side, fingertips on the floor, and stretch and reach over to the right side. Keep your left butt cheek, your left seat, connected to your heel or the block. Okay, big cartwheel arms. Let's sweep up and over to the other side. So as you reach, think about reaching in opposition from your fingertip all the way down to your hip, and then lengthen through that space. Okay, cartwheel your arms up and over. And there's your flow. So up and over. Keep moving. I'll be offering you a few postures like this today where we have 2 movements together so that you're able to flow at your own pace, at your own speed. You can hold a posture anytime you want. Just make sure it feels good to you. Okay, give yourself 1 or 2 more, balance yourself out. And then slide your hands down to your side. When you're ready, grab the block and hold it at your lower back, okay? And just press your palms into the block. Just press in. Might feel a little bit uncomfortable. Draw your shoulders back, but you can regulate it, right? You can press as hard as you want or not. Then lift the block up a little bit and lower it down, just stretching your chest. Lift the block up and lower it down. You've got 1 more. Lift the block up and lower it down. Now place it on the floor and hold on to the block. Draw your shoulders back, puff your chest up, and now lift your eyes up. I was watching some research about the vagus nerve, and this was so interesting. Oh, this was on, who was it? It was Deepak Chopra. And he said activating the vagus nerve is as simple as finding, he said, a sparkle in your eyes. What? We've been talking about that. So we know it works, right? Find a sparkle in your eyes. 1 more time, a deep breath in, a long exhale. Okay, come back up, release the block. Take your arms out wide in a T, and then twist to your right, 1 hand on your thigh, 1 hand back behind you. Now, you could hold on to the block, which will help your twist. Think lower back, middle back, upper back, and then return back to a T. So there's your flow. Make it work for you. Take your time in each direction. Inhale and exhale. So in the beginning of the class, as we warm up your spine, you should be building just a little bit of heat. So if you need to stop, you can, if you need to stop and hold. But certainly this flow will help your body to warm up just a little bit. Give yourself 1 or 2 more, balance yourself out. And last one. Return to the center, move your block off to the side. Now I'd like you to take your knees wide on the mat. Now crawl your hands down. Okay, so we've moved your spine side to side, we've twisted it, we've moved it back, and now we're finally flexing forward. Crawl forward through your fingertips, drop your head down to the floor, and rock your head from side to side. So reaching forward with your arms, you can tip from side to side and press 1 elbow down, the other elbow down. Rolling across your forehead, soothing the space between your brow and your hairline. And then hold right in the center, and deep breath in, and a long, long exhale. Patience washes over me. I feel my heart heal. Okay, please lift your eyes up and lift your chin and look at your fingertips. You'll keep your arms very straight. Lift your hips and hinge forward on your knees. Do your best to keep your toes together. Now this is the first one of the morning, right? So take your time. Toes are touching. Slowly drop your hips down. Feel your hip flexors open up. Press down through your hands, lengthen through your elbows, press down through your shoulders, puff your heart forward and eyes up. And there goes our music telling us to pick up our pace, right? So come back and then move forward. All right. Keep going forward and back. And then once again, if your body needs you to hold in one posture, you should. And hold your next one back. And take a deep breath in and a long exhale. Okay, slide your hands in towards your knees. Draw your knees back together, please, and press up to your knees. If your knees are tender, Mary, Linda, you could fold your towel and put your towel underneath your knees, right? I'd like you to fold your feet. In fact, let's sit back, just lengthen your toes. Go ahead, get under there, and come up again. All right, arms by your sides, palms forward. Make your whole body into a very straight line, engage your seat. We're gonna squeaky door all the way back and come forward. Let's do that a few more times. Squeaky door. So you really need to engage your core muscles to keep your body in this straight line. All right, how about two more? Now you should feel this in your quadriceps, the front of your thighs. Last time, we'll take it back and hold it for a couple counts. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Come on back up, please. Okay, now bring your hands to your lower back, fingertips down. Engage your seat and press your hips forward. Notice that when you do that, you don't feel anything in your quadriceps, right? It's not the same movement, it's different. Okay, release. So do that a few more times. Engage your seat. My point is that when we come back into camel, we should not be leaning back. In fact, you'd want your hips to be forward of your knees. Okay, so let's increase our speed with this. Open up for about 2 counts. Drop your head back and then come forward. Tuck your chin, round your upper back. Open up and then come forward. We'll do this 2 more times. Open up, squeeze your shoulder blades, release. Just one more time, crack your heart open, expose it, so vulnerable, and then relax. All right, let's come down to our hands and knees. Right fingers on the back of your head. Let's twist open and close. So twist open and close. We'll just do this one more time. Twist open and now thread the needle. Follow all the way through with your fingertips. Rest your shoulder on the ground. Okay, so be sure that the weight is on your shoulder or your upper back, but not your neck. Extend your left leg back behind you with a foot fold. Slide your leg forward so that you can see your foot. And you should line your foot up with your reaching hand and then come back. So let's do this a few more times. I think we haven't done this exercise in a couple of weeks, right? You could keep your foot off the ground or you could slide it on the ground. I'd like you to flex your foot. Or flex your ankle. Hold this forward and pull your toes towards your nose. Okay, you might want to watch this first one. I'm just gonna push myself up. Okay, so my shoulder's off the ground now. I'm using my peace fingers to hook my big toe from underneath. And once I've got my toe, then I will lower back down to the ground. Most of you will be able to do this. Most of you. And if you can't, that's okay. Patience, patience. Grasshopper. Hold on to your toe. And if you feel stable, reach your top arm up. Roll through your wrist and then fold your arm back behind you. Twist your chest towards the ceiling. Twist and twist. Oh, this feels so good. If it feels good to you, please say it out loud. Say, ah, This feels so good. Okay, untwist, unwind. Top hand comes back down to the floor. Release your toe. Brace yourself as you come up. You know, we've got our 3 lifts, right? You know this. Exhale, lift your leg. The first one's the toughest. Take it back down. Do it 2 more times. Exhale, lift. Take it back down. We've got 1 more. Exhale, lift and hold. Sweep your leg back behind you. Point your toes down. Make a straight line from your head down to your heel. Now reach your right arm forward. Stretch in both directions. And if you can see yourself in some reflection, try to make a straight line from your hand to your foot. Now tap both of them down and lift up higher than that straight line. Tap down and lift up. You've got 2 more. You'll hold your next one up. Hold it up. Now point your toe and lift everything up a little higher. Sweep your right arm back behind you, palm extended or palm open. Fold your back leg. You could stay here or reach back and touch your heel or reach back and take the top of your foot. If you're holding your foot, you can kick into your foot now. And wherever you are, look forward and then look up. Take a deep breath in and a longer exhale. Soften from this posture. Roll your body up. All right, so roll through your wrists a few times. Shake your hands out. You could work into your webbing. I'd like you to fold your feet, please. All right, so we're gonna go back to that camel that we talked about before. All right, hands are on your lower back. You press your hips forward. Look towards your left heel, look at it, and touch it. Touch your heel. And then come back and you can soften a little bit, just like before. And then the other side, look, touch, and then soften. So the critical part of this exercise is pressing your hips forward, right? Okay, now that you know where your heel is, keep your eyes forward. Reach back and touch. You've got 2 more. All right, nice work, come on down. Let's do this. Flip your palms, please. Flip your palms so that your palms are up, fingers towards you. And do your best to straighten out your elbows. Straighten your elbows, just stretch your wrist. All right, flip your hands again, please. Let's see, left fingertips behind your head. Open. Twist open, look open, and close. Keep going. Open and close just a few more times. All right, this time open wide and thread the needle. Lower down, twist and twist and twist. You know, in developing patience, the more flexible we are, physically, mentally, and emotionally, the more patient we can be. It's kind of a chicken and egg situation, right? But if you feel tight or bound or stuck, chances are that will lead to some impatience or it's caused by impatience. Interesting, right? Extend your right leg back. Kind of an interesting, I think we all know that, but it's kind of neat to think about it. So slide forward and slide back. So keeping our bodies like really fluid, moving with breath. You can lift your foot or keep it on the floor. All right, hold the next one forward. Place your foot on the floor, flex your foot hard, help your body up. Use your peace fingers. Peace, hook your toe from the underside, relax back down. Your top arm comes up. When you're ready, roll your wrist. Yep, and then fold back. Now twist and twist and twist. Bring yourself out. And notice that with each exhale, you're able to melt into your situation, just like that situation in your life, right? So situation that's testing you today. It's got you all twisted up. Exhale and say, I feel my heart heal. Unfold, unwrap. Bring your hand back down, please. Press your body up, release your toe. Brace yourself. Lift your leg. Exhale, lift and down, and lift and down. One more. Lift and sweep, point your toe down. Okay, reach your left arm forward. Make your straight line the best you can. Reach in opposition from your fingers to your hip. Reach and stretch and reach and stretch. All right, tap down to the floor and then reach higher than that straight line. So draw your attention to your right butt cheek, right? You'll use your glutes to extend your leg at your hip. Let's have 2 more. And this is your last one. Hold it, fold your back leg, point your toe, and sweep your arm around. And you're balancing, you are perfect right here. If you'd like to move on, you reach back and take your foot. And if you'd like to make this more intense, kick into your hand. Wherever you are, reach your heart forward, lift your eyes up, take a deep breath in, and take your time with your exhale. Patience washes over me. I feel my heart heal. Slowly release from this posture. Roll up to your knees. Roll through your wrists a few times. Take what you need. Okay, so we're going back to the camel one more time. Okay, you'll start by touching one heel with your eyes forward, hips forward, right? Let's practice that again. Hips forward, reach back. So now we'll open up to a big thunderbolt, a diagonal line, one hand back. Now from here you can reach your hand overhead. It's really beautiful, it feels so good. Just take your time and connect with your breath. Keep pressing your hips forward. Last time, okay? Just finish up, balance out on both sides. And now have a seat and flip your feet. A deep breath in, a long exhale. Draw your knees a little bit closer together and then come back up one more time. You could bring your hands to your lower back or stretch back into full camel. We're just doing one, okay? Got further to go if you reach down, but you've prepped for it. Maybe it's just your fingertips on your heels. Now once you reach there, press your hips forward. Please take a deep breath in. Very long exhale. Walk your hands up and take a seat. Sit right on your heels, hands at your heart, or press your hands flat on your sternum. Watch what comes up. One more round of breath, please. Patience washes over me. I feel my heart heal. Okay, blink your eyes open, take your knees wide, stretch your arms forward, look at your fingertips. So give your lower back a little stretch. It just did a whole lot of work, lots of extension today. You're gonna be all way out there today in the world. All right, lift your hips and curl your toes, please. And now lift your hips up high, downward facing dog. Pedal through your feet one at a time. Let your head sink down, hang heavy. Just pedal from side to side, stretch it out. Do your very best to always find one straight leg. as you pedal through. Okay, lift both heels up and press both heels down, and lift both heels up. Hold there. Look forward at your fingers, and now lower down to your forearms. You could soften your knees if you need to, but do your best to keep them straight. And then we're flossing your heart forward, your heart back. Your heart forward, your heart back. Remember, if this is uncomfortable for you, just equate this situation to that situation in your life. Use your breath. Relax the muscles in your face. You bring your heart in between your hands. Drop your head a lot. Lift your hips up high. Now eyes forward, please. Press up one hand, both hands. Downward facing dog. Oh, doesn't that feel easy now? See if you could get your heels to the ground. So lift your heels up and press them back down again. If they're already down, then press your chest towards your thighs. Drop your head a lot and shake your head no. And nod your head yes. Now let's all lift our heels. Sit your hips back and look at your fingertips. Okay, we've got a little drill here. Spread your fingers wide and be grounded, but now jump. Just a little hop in place, just a tiny little hop here. Hop and hop. Practice landing without a sound, that's the goal. And now take some little bunny hops forward towards your hands. And inhale, halfway lift. Slide your hands up to your thighs. Let's soften our knees for a minute. Lengthen your spine. Engage your core. Draw your shoulder blades back, please. And now lengthen your legs. Bend your knees. Let's straighten and bend a few more times. Come to the straightest legs that you can create today. And hold. Reach back, spread out through your fingertips. A deep breath in. And a long exhale. Relax down. Lift your heels, small ball. Scoop your belly, take a deep breath in, and a long exhale. Inhale, reach up the mountain pose. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, touch your heart. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, or you have the option to move to small ball. Again, inhale, patience washes over me. I feel my heart heal. Again, patience washes over me. I feel my heart heal. Again, patience washes over me. I feel my heart heal. Last time, patience washes over me. I feel my heart heal. Inhale, come up. Hands to heart, please. A deep breath in. A long exhale. Feel your heart thump. Yeah. Okay. Please turn towards me if you're facing side. Let's do a little balance work, okay? Your right hand comes out to the side. So drop your hand down and pick up your right foot. So you're lifting from the inside, okay? And this might be where you hold today. Now, important for you to point both knees to the floor, and your hips are so primed for this, right? Because you'll need to just bink, engage your seat, and they're so ready for that. So level 1, just hold right here, continue to engage your seat. Level 2, reach up. And then if you'd like to start tipping forward, you can. Now wherever you are, begin to kick into your hand So kick into your hand and then kick up towards the ceiling. 8, 4, 3, and slowly rise up. Bring your foot down, patience. Washes over me. I feel my heart heal. Inhale, reach up. Bring your hands down to your heart. Left hand comes out to the side. All right, you'll pick up your foot from the inside and point your knees down towards the floor. Line your thighs up so that they're parallel to one another. Engage your seat. Level 1, your hand is out for balance. Just work right here. And level 1 students, please do your best to just simply hold here. And when we start to kick into your foot, kick in, but don't hold on to a table or a chair, right? Like work on your balance. And then level 2, your arm comes up. That will challenge your balance more. Level 3, you're already tipping in. And we're all kicking in. Patience washes over me. I feel my heart heal. Come down to the floor, please. Step or jump back to high plank, and then flutter kick your feet. Keep your right foot up. Top of your foot comes to the floor, then your left foot. Let's hold here for a moment in upward facing dog. Your hands are underneath your shoulders. Your arms are very straight and you're pressing your shoulders down. Pull your heart forward through your arms. Lift your chin up and sparkle behind your eyes because you've got this. Patience is quite a warrior, right? Yeah, patience is the greatest warrior. Engage your seat a little bit. Please be sure that your thighs are off the ground. Now you can lift your heart a little higher and tilt your head back. All right, flip up and back, downward facing dog. We'll do that one more time on the same side. You have the option to chaturanga, okay? Come forward to plank, flutter kick, so point your toe, right foot up, option to chaturanga, and then upward facing dog, and then downward facing dog. Okay, your right leg lifts up in the air. Stretch, bring your chest towards your thigh. So lift your leg and lower back down. Do that a few more times. Just swing your leg up and down. And this time you'll hold and roll through your ankle in one direction and then in the other direction. Okay, lift your eyes and look at your fingertips. Shift forward, bring your knee to your elbow. Let's see, right knee to your right elbow. And then lift up, hold. Flex your ankle, bend your knee, and press your foot next to the mat. So press your foot out behind you. Boy, my words aren't coming out today. You'll keep your leg bent as you pull your knee towards your elbow. So come forward and then flip over. Come forward, shift, heart forward, and then twist. We'll do it 2 more times. I don't know about my cues on that one, but I think y'all know what's going on, don't you? We've got 1 more set. This time you'll place your foot down on the side of the mat. Lower your back knee please, and grab your block today. Place your block underneath your left hand. It'll just give you a little bit of a boost. And now place your right hand on the inside of your knee. Press your hip open. Expose the inside of your foot. And you can stay here or wrap your arm. Or if you'd like to take it further, and we've done a lot of this already today, so it might feel really good. Take hold of your ankle or your foot and then twist your body back. Okay, if you're holding your foot, first you'll want to pull your foot in a little bit to your body so that you can soften from the posture, right? Okay, now toe heel your foot in a little bit, just so that your foot is in line with your hip. And you'll keep, let's move the block out of the way. You'll keep your left hand down, curl your back toes and lift your knee off the floor. Okay, listen, right arm reaches up. And then you'll thread the needle just like before. Reach through. Reach up and twist. Once again, just wringing out any tension, any stress, just let it go. One more time. Reach up and roll your wrist a few times. Then bring your fingertips down to the floor. You could toe heel your foot into the center a little bit more. You could lower your knee if you'd like, or keep it lifted, and if it is, spin your back foot. Walk your hands up to your thigh, please. So you're prepared for warrior one. Bring your hands to your heart and reach up. Press your thumbs back behind you. And now bring your hands down to your heart, elbows high. Twist to your right and hook your elbow on your knee and just rest. Eyes up. Lots of twisting today, right? You're gonna be so loose and flexible, so groovy with your hips out there. Be careful. All right, come on up off your knee. Let's cartwheel your arms out to warrior two. I'm a little hot and sweaty right now. How about you? Bend your knee. Return to your warrior. Patience and time. The greatest warriors. Feel yourself the patient warrior in this situation that you're dealing with, that you're feeling a little impatient with. If you can just pause and just be, perhaps you'll have the best outcome. Yeah, hand on your back thigh. Peaceful warrior. You can wrap your arm around your body if you like. Maybe grab your shorts or your leggings or squeeze your flesh and reach back. Sparkle. There you go. All right, fold your front arm, extended side. Make a straight line from your finger all the way down to your foot. A deep breath in and a long exhale. Flip your palm up, please. Let's make two big circles. 1, 2, and then relax your fingers down to the floor. So 10 fingers framing your front foot. Lift your back heel up and pivot your foot. So now you've got this low runner's lunge, right? Keep your blocks close by. You might want them for this. You'll bounce down once and then explode up. So make an L shape with your leg. Okay, so you'll keep your right hand exactly in front of your right foot. And that could be on a block. And then bring your left hand to your heart. As you're holding your heart, flex your left foot hard, spread your toes, and then open up your hip. So now you've got 2 feet and pointed in 2 different directions. Your hips are wide open again. All right, you could bring your hand to your hip. This may give you better balance. I'd like you to bend your top leg. And you could stay right here if you'd like, or reach back. Hee-hee. And take your foot. So grab your heel if you can, or grab your toes. Maybe you're just simply holding a bent leg. So you're reaching back, feeling for it. And if you've wrapped your fingers around the top of your foot, you can begin to kick in just like we've done throughout the class today. A deep breath in and a long exhale. This is called the candy cane. Okay, begin to soften from this posture. Take your time, extend your leg. Whoop. Sweep your leg back down. It's all right if you're less than graceful, you're in it. Inhale, sweep up. Patience. Exhale. Washes over me. I feel my heart heal. All right, step or jump back to high plank, please. Let her kick your feet. Your left foot stays up. Top of your foot on the floor. Then the other foot. Let's hang out in upward dog. Now, if you really need to, you can lower your knees to the floor and move more into king cobra, right? So knees are down. That will enable you to have a little leverage to press down, lengthen your neck, lift your eyes up. But if you can do it truly, legs off the floor, build some strength. Shift back, downward facing dog. All right, shift forward, high plank, flutter kick, left foot up, option to chaturanga, upward facing, and downward facing dog. Paddle through your heels one at a time. Lift both heels high, press both heels down, lift your left leg up. Straighten out your leg the best you can, and then sweep it back down. Let's do this a few more times. Lift and lower. So let this flow feel good. You're increasing your dynamic flexibility, your hip circulation, your hip lubrication. So good. Hold your next one up and roll through your ankle a few times in both directions. And then eyes forward. Shift forward to high plank. Bring your left knee to your left elbow. Lift up and hold. Fold your leg, flex your ankle, open up your hip. Now you'll keep this bent knee as you come forward. And then open. Feels so nice, right? Next time, you'll place your foot on the floor. Lower your knee down, please. Lift your heart up. Okay, let's press your knee open so your left hand comes to your inner leg. Expose the sole of your foot. You could stay here. You can wrap your arm if you like. You can lift your leg if you like. Find some ease. Patience washes over me. I feel my heart heal. Gently relax your leg down. Toe heel your foot in. And you could keep your knee on the floor or fold your foot and lift your knee up. Lift your left arm up again. And thread the needle. So inhale, reach. Exhale, twist. Hey, Foxy Brown, what's going on? Are you looking at your shadow over there? Okay, finish up. And then bring your fingertips down to the ground. Toe heel your foot into the center. Lift your knee up off the floor. Walk your hands to your thigh. Pivot your back foot. I know you're primed for warrior one. Bring your hands together, steeple grip. Index finger is up. And then reach your arms up overhead. So bring your eyes right into the center of your hands. Open up warrior two. How are you feeling? Are you good? I hope your answer was spectacular. Be the patient warrior. Hand comes to your back thigh. The peaceful warrior. You can wrap your arm if you like. Extended side. Okay, sweep your arm twice. So we're sweeping back strokes only. And then come back down. Somebody asked me the other day, let's pivot your back foot. She said, why do you only backstroke? It's simply because in our lives, right, we're always in this forward flexion, always, all day, everything we do, right? You don't often backstroke. So that's why I figure if we only have an hour, let's just spend it, doing the things that our bodies need. That's just me though. So if you need a front stroke, what can I tell you? All right, here we go. So you're in this low lunge, bounce and kick it up. Okay, so take your time moving into this posture. Give your body what you need. You might simply be holding your hand at your heart or your hand on your hip. You could try bending your leg. You could try reaching back. And just like before, your fingers are going to explore and look for your heel, just like when we practiced our camel. And it looks like my lower back is not allowing me to go any further today, so I've got to be patient. If you can grab your heel or the top of your foot, you should do that right now. Candy cane, a deep breath in. Open up your hip. You're so primed for it. One more round of breath. And begin to soften from this posture. Slide your foot down when you're ready. Inhale, reach up high, the mountain pose. Patience. Washes over me. I feel my heart heal. Come all the way down to the ground, and right from here, let's walk back, lean back onto your seat. All right, so we've got one more posture today. We've done a lot of frontline opening. If you go have a big cry while you're in the shower, just know that that's normal. You just opened yourself way up for a whole hour. Okay, so let all those emotions come out. But now we're gonna kind of close you up, wrap it up with a bow. Hi, sweet girl. All right, so draw your knees into your chest, please. Hold on to your hamstrings, give yourself a good squeeze. You could rock from side to side if you'd like. Okay, and now I'd like you to roll your hips up and hold your pelvis. And then you'll drop your knees down towards your forehead. And if you'd like to progress onto plow, you should. Straighten out your legs. You could flex your toes, place your toes on the floor, and do your best to make your legs as straight as you can. Now check in with yourself. Although your throat is folded, the weight should be on your shoulders, not your neck. And if you'd like to play and take one leg up and then the other leg, go for it. You should have fun. A deep breath in, a long exhale. Soften your knees.
Bring your hands down by your sides so that your arms are straight. Use as much control as you can as you lower your body back down to the floor. Be patient. Move bone by bone.
And then extend your legs out in front of you. It's okay, love. Let your toes drop out wide. And get comfortable to lay with yourself for just 1 full minute in Shavasana. You could press your palms down to the ground if you need some grounding energy today. Get stable. Or palms flip up for the abundance that you deserve. If you need some soothing or healing today, place one hand on your belly and one hand on your heart. Take a deep breath in. Exhale a lot. Melt into your mat. Deep breath in. Long exhale. Patience washes over me. I feel my heart heal. Please reach your hands over your head and stretch from your hands to your feet. Start to lengthen your whole body like you're waking up for the second time today. Stretch and reach. Wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. Draw your knees into your chest, please. Hold on to your hamstrings. Squeeze in tight. You'll have 3 rolls to come to a seated position. Okay, so rolls. This is your first one. Roll up, roll down, roll up. Last time. And come to a seated posture. Turn and face me. Now let's wrap this up. Bring your left hand to your heart and your right hand on top of that. Sit up nice and tall. Take a deep breath in and a long exhale. Tell yourself, self, I'm so proud of you for showing up. You moved your body and your breath, your thoughts and emotions today. And you're a slightly different person than you were just 1 hour ago. And you're moving in the right direction. Please blink your eyes open. It was an honor and privilege to be your guide, as always. Thank you very much. The light in me honors the light in you. Thank you for coming. Namaste. Namaste. I hope you had a good experience, guys. I realized halfway through class that we were not working on crow today. My apologies. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow, right, for cycling, or Thursday for wall yoga.